बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अस्सलाम वालेकुम। वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल आई के नॉलेज हम व्यूअर्स। आज मैं आपके लिए लाया हूँ टॉप मोस्ट 50 एमसीक्यूज ऑफ एवरीडे साइंस। तो वीडियो एंड तक जरूर देखिएगा और अगर आपको वीडियो पसंद आए तो काइंडली लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब जरूर कीजिएगा और कमेंट्स के जरिए फीडबैक दीजिएगा। द ब्रांच ऑफ बायोलॉजिकल साइंस इकोलॉजी डील्स विद द स्टडी ऑफ ऑप्शन ए प्लांट्स इन रिलेशन टू देयर एनवायरनमेंट, ऑप्शन बी एनिमल्स इन रिलेशन टू प्लांट्स, ऑप्शन सी ऑल लिविंग थिंग्स इन रिलेशन टू देयर एनवायरनमेंट, ऑप्शन डी एनिमल्स इन रिलेशन टू देयर एनवायरनमेंट एंड द करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज option number B, animals in relation to plants. Question number 2. The film of oil and soapy water owe their brilliant colors to a combination of light reflection and option A, reflection, option B, polarization, option C, diffraction, option D, interference. And the correct option is option A, refraction. Question number 3. The solar ultraviolet rays do not harm living organisms because the ozone layer of the atmosphere weakens them. Option B, they are weak rays. Option C, they have to pass through a thick column of the atmosphere. Option D, the atmospheric nitrogen dilutes them. And the correct option is option A, the ozone layer of the atmosphere weakens them. Question number 4. How many calories will be needed to raise the temperature of 10 grams of water from 200 to 3000? Option A, 1. Option B, 10. Option C, 7. Option D, 5. And the correct option is option A, 1 calorie. Question number 5. The most intense man-made light source is option A, master. Option B, laser. Option C, mercury vapor lamp. Option D, light emitting diode. And the correct option is option B, laser. Question number 6. When a satellite is in geostationary orbit, its option A, orbit distance is equal to the radius of the Earth. Option B, acceleration is 0. Option C, orbital period is about 24 hours. Option D, angular velocity is 0. And the correct option is option A, orbital distance is equal to the radius of the Earth. Question number 7. When we are looking at a rainbow in front of us, the sun must be option A, in front of us. Option B, behind us. Option C, high in the sky and is located either on our right or left. Option D, none of these. And the correct option is option C, high in the sky and is located either on our right or left. Question number 8. Geiger counter is an instrument. Option A, determine the heartbeat rate. Option B, to detect radioactive radiation. Option C, to measure intensity of visible light. Option D, to count the baggage of an airport. And the correct option is option B, to detect radioactive radiation. Question number 9. The blue color of sky is due to आसमान का रंग नीला क्यों नजर आता है? Option A, polarization of light. Option B, scattering of light. Option C, reflection of light. Option D, none of these. And the correct option is option B, scattering of light. Question number 10. If an iron is marked 750 watts by 250 volts, then it was designated to take a current of 3 ampere, 2 ampere, 6 ampere, 9 ampere. And the correct option is option A, 3 ampere. Question number 11. Which of the following has highest frequency? Option A, microwaves. Option B, gamma rays. Option C, light waves. Option D, radio waves. And the correct option is option number B, gamma rays. Question number 12. Galvanometer is an instrument used for recording high temperature from a distance. Option B, for measuring large voltages. Option C, for measuring current of small magnitude. Option D, for measuring volume change in chemical reaction between gases. And the correct option is option C, for measuring current of small magnitude. Question number 13. The spherical shape of raindrops is due to option A, atmospheric friction of air. Option B, gravity of earth. Option C, surface tension of rainwater. Option D, viscosity of rainwater. And the correct option is option C, surface tension of rainwater. Question number 14. The mass of a neutron is approximately option A, equal to the mass of proton. Option B, 3 times the mass of a proton. Option C, twice the mass of proton. Option D, 0. And the correct option is option A, equal to the mass of proton. Question number 15. If you use a microscope to watch smoke particles in still air, you will see them moving about all the time. This phenomenon is called option A, osmosis. Option B, Tyndall effect. Option C, Brownian movement. Option D, diffusion. And the correct option is Brownian movement. Question number 16. Barometer is used to measure option A, humidity. Option B, atmospheric pressure. Option C, rainfall. Option D, temperature. And the correct option is atmospheric pressure. Question number 17. In vacuum, what will be common among X-rays, visible light, and radio waves? Option A, amplitude. Option B, frequency. Option C, speed. Option D, wavelength. And the correct option is option A, amplitude. Question number 18. If an object is placed midway between two parallel plane mirrors facing each other, then the number of images that appear in mirrors is option A, 4. Option B, infinite. Option C, 0, because the image will cancel each other. option D, large in number, and the correct option is option B, infinite. Question number 19. The source of solar energy is option A, light energy, option B, gravitational energy, option C, kinetic energy of rotation of sun, option D, nuclear energy, and the correct option is option D, nuclear energy. Question number 20. Seismology is the science of option A, silkworm breeding, option B, earthquakes, option C, atmospheric phenomena, option D, study of fossils, and the correct option is option B, earthquakes. Question number 21. What is periscope used for? Option A, to survey the ships on the surface of the sea when the submarine is underwater. Option B, to extinguish fire. Option C, to measure purity of milk. Option D, none of the above. And the correct option is option A, to survey the ships on the surface of the sea. Question number 22. Radiocarbon dating is used to find the age of option A, buildings, option B, rocks, option C, fossils, option D, babies. And the correct option is option C, fossils. Question number 23. When one enters a dark room, he is not able to see anything, but after some time, vision improves. This is because of the retina of the eye comes forward. Option B, the retina of the eye moves backward. Option C, the pupil of the eye contracts. Option D, the pupil of the eye dilates. Question number 24. The common ore of aluminium is option A, chromite, option B, cryolite, option C, bauxite, option D, monazite. And the correct option is option C, bauxite. Question number 25. How many calories will be needed to raise the temperature of 10 grams of water from 200 to 3000? Option A, 1 calorie, option B, 10 calories, option C, 7 calories, option D, 5 calories. And the correct option is option A, 1 calorie. Question number 26. In a fluorescent tube, which of the following components are found? Option A, mercury vapor, option B, argon and carbon dioxide, option C, helium and oxygen, option D, argon and neon. And the correct option is option A, mercury vapor. Question number 27. Hormones assist in which of the following activities? Option A, digestion of food, option B, activities of enzymes, option C, regulation of the body process, option D, maintaining on optimum level of pH in the body. And the correct option is option C, regulation of the body process. Question number 28. Urea and uric acid are formed in the metabolism of option A, sugars, option B, fats, option C, minerals, option D, proteins. And the correct option is option D, proteins. Question number 29. The most highly contractile part of human body is option A, skin, option B, stomach, option C, iris, option D, urinary bladder. And the correct option is option C, iris. Question number 30. Which one of the following is a tissue? Option A, liver, option B, heart, option C, skin, option D, blood. And the correct option is option C, skin. Question number 31. Which one of the following disease is hereditary? Option A, anemia, option B, diabetes, option C, nephritis, option D, night blindness. And the correct option is option B, diabetes. Question number 32. A man suffering from the bleeding of gums is advised to take option A, milk and carrot, option B, sufficient protein, option C, water, option D, citrus fruits. And the correct option is option D, citrus fruit. Question number 33. Our teeth and bones are made of mainly option A, calcium hydrogen phosphate, option B, calcium phosphate, option C, calcium sulfate, option D, none of these. And the correct option is option D, none of these. Question number 34. Gastric juice is produced in mouth, liver, pancreas, or stomach. And the correct option is option D, stomach. Question number 35. The red blood cells in a human body die after about option A, 150 days, option B, 120 days, option C, 90 days, option D, 157 days. And the correct option is option B, 120 days. Question number 36. Of the following organs in human body, the largest is option A, kidney, option B, heart, option C, brain, option D, liver. And the correct option is option D, liver. Question number 37. What is the approximate mean distance that separates the sun from the earth? Option A, 160 million and 90,000 kilometers, 148 million kilometers, option C, 150 150 million kilometers. Option D, 189 million and 70,000 kilometers. And the correct option. Question number 38. The outer surface of the sun is called. Option A, thermosphere. Option B, lithosphere. Option C, ionosphere. Option D, photosphere. And the correct option is option D, photosphere. Question number 39. Which planet has the maximum number of satellites? Option A, Mars. B, Saturn. C, Venus. D, Jupiter. And the correct option is option B, Saturn. Question number 40. What is light year? Option A, the year marked by extraordinary amount of radiation of light. Option B, the year in which the sun radiates more light, making one complete extra day in February. Option C, the distance traveled by light in 1 year. Option D, none is correct. And the correct option is option C, the distance traveled by the light in. Question number 41. What are red giants? Stars which appear red because of consuming a portion of their hydrogen. B, the cluster of giant-sized stars visible near Mars. C, powerful communist countries. Option D, superhumans. And the correct option is option A, stars which appear red because of consuming a portion of their hydrogen. Question number 42. What are asteroids? A piece of falling stars. B, satellite of other planets. C, very small planet revolving around the sun. D, rocks found on the moon. And the correct option is option C, very small planet revolving around the sun. Question number 43. What is the temperature at the center of the sun? 6 million degrees Celsius, 10 million degrees Celsius, 12 million degrees Celsius, and 15 million degrees Celsius. And the correct option is option D, 15 million degrees Celsius. Question number 44. The phase of moon are partially the result of changes in the shape of the moon. Option B, revolution of the moon above the earth. Option C, variation in the moon's gravitation. Option D, variation in the speed of rotation of moon. And the correct option is option B, revolution of the moon above the earth. Question number 45. Constellation referred to as zodiac are imaginary region that encompass the path of planets. B, signs of Roman god. C, a group of stars. D, none of these. And the correct option is option A, imaginary region that encompass the path of the planets. Question number 46. The height of a geostationary satellite from the surface of the earth is about 360 km. B, 3600 km. C, 23,000 km. Option D, 360,000 km. And the correct option is option B, 3600 km. Question number 47. Which of the following explain the reasons why there is no total eclipse of the sun? Area of the sun covered by the moon. B, direction rotation around the sun. C, orbit of moon around the sun. D, size of earth in relation to that of moon. And the correct option is option A, area of the sun covered by the moon. Question number 48. The instrument used to measure the specific gravity of milk is barometer. B, hygrometer. C, lactometer. Option D, none of these. And the correct option is option C, lactometer. Question number 49. The internal antenna of transistor set is made of iron, ferrochrome, copper, alnico. And the correct one is option B, ferrochrome. Question number 50. Gerontology is the study of process of aging. B, growth of cells. C, birds. D, vegetables. And the correct option is option A, process of aging.